So when I sat down with both of them individually, both of them in their game plans had fire Josh as one of their number one priorities. They said Josh is a waste of space. He distracts everybody. He doesn't get his job done. He's always consistently a lowest performer. And so a week later, we had a company meeting, and in my company, we every month we did this meeting, and we do a personal development, and I'd give out awards, and so hype everybody up, and so we got out of the meeting, and Josh was really really hyped up, and between the meeting, and he got this new tattoo, and on the tattoo was on his arm, on his forearm, and it said something to the effect of, "Don't live a life, or don't tell your kids how to live a life of greatness, but instead show them the way." So be a leader, dude, show them by example. And so I had spent the whole day in Josh's location and saw what he did all day. And so I looked at Josh and I'm like, this guy's so proud of his tattoo, and he's telling me about it. And I'm like, "That's so awesome, Josh." And I'm like, "What'd you do today?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, what'd you do in order to make to show your son how to live a life of greatness?" And he just looked at me and he got super emotional. And I'm like, "I see that tattoo means a lot to you. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an everyday driver, because now you have this thing on your arm you got to look at every single day. But I want it to mean something more to you. I want it to mean more to you than what you think it means to you. I want you to look at that and be like, when you don't want to make phone calls, when it's hard to make sales phone calls, that you look at that and you be like, if I don't do this, how am I going to live a life of greatness? What am I going to do when I got to go home to Grayson and I got to look him in the eye and tell him that your dad did nothing today to become better than he was yesterday? Your dad did nothing today to make sure that you're going to live a better life than what he did. How is that going to make you feel when you got to look at that tattoo as an everyday reminder?" In this, 6 foot, big burly guy, big beard, tattoos all over, just started bawling. And that was the day that he changed his life.